Oh shit, 80 viewers in the category. That means one of the only probably 2 or 3 big streamers of the game must be playing it because nobody else ever does. So let's see what this is going to be. Bad Moon Rising, please. Fuck's sake. Now we've seen this one before in the thing. Backyard Brain Bowl week. So why don't we, if we get repeats of some of them, does that mean they're all going to start to repeat and we'll eventually get Bad Moon Rising or what? And everybody was saying, oh, I should get these kind of packs for either Beta-Carrotina or Huge-Gigantacus, but if it's not a guaranteed thing, I don't really care because I'm not gonna just keep wasting gems on a happenstance thing. I like to go for sure things, like I'll buy an event card even if it's a waste. I know I'm gonna get it, or I'll buy like a pack that gives you a guaranteed legendary, like the Nurse Gargantua. Heroes, time to get back to your roots this holiday season. Your favorite vitamin-packed hero, Beta-Carrotina, has cropped up just in time. Is available from December 28th to January 4th. Seize the season, harvest those vegalicious cards, and cultivate a nutrient-rich deck. Hurry up, you won't like it if you miss this chance. I honestly don't give a shit. And those heroes I wouldn't even count as far as a completionist challenge because it's just too stupid. Like, yeah, so you got that one too. It's interesting they choose to do it at the same time. So let's try to alternate. Basically, if we lose search hero, only 5% though, so I don't see what the good thing is. Like, the chance of you actually getting a hero is stupid. You're not going to do it. I'd rather get this one because I don't really care about the hero itself, like which one I get most of the time. People are saying this was almost bugged out, like why the screen is like that, but I don't see why it would be. It always used to have the other packs. Premium pack is the only thing that people want me to get normally anyway. The packs are bugged. There's only the tutorial pack and these. Is it bugged for me or is it bugged for everybody? That's so weird that it would still be like this week too. I don't know why my thing seems louder all of a sudden. I guess I'll have to check it afterwards, but let's just try to give Captain Combustible the honors, but we always alternate, so it's not just that I can only lose once as each hero, but if I lose I'll switch to zombies and then I'll switch back if I lose again, instead of just going through only the plants or only the zombies. Everyone, that's hilarious. Yeah, they'll probably never fix it too because the game just maybe doesn't have support anymore. We kind of need a minion we can actually play, which that's actually pretty fortunate. I'm not a big fan of the environment really here, but it's just kind of something to do. They were trying to give free packs, but they fucked it up. That's kind of a fun game because I have the stupid profanity filter on by default that I always forget about. Try to guess what people say when it's within profanity, so I guess kind of right because I didn't see it at first and then I saw that I was right. That we can give them the little buff with the environments, which is not the greatest, or with the height / environments. The tutorial only pack has certain cards in it. Only has certain cards in it. This guy's actually been a lot better than you might think for some reason. He's only a 1-3, but somehow I guess I keep buffing him and he turns out to be actually pretty good. So my big strategy with Captain Combustible is we want to be super aggro and go face only and just not even worry about anything else. And the reason why that kind of works is because of the fact that you kind of just... That's what you end up doing anyway, because I don't have enough good cards to really play control or mid-range or anything like that. And so it kind of feels like, you know, you're really just committing to that then. We're really focusing on the heights this game, actually. Poison Ivy is good. I love CC. I just never really was a big fan of anti-hero stuff because it feels too easy to stop. You just put something there, period. It doesn't even have to be good, or it doesn't even have to trade in. It's just like put a 1/1 there every turn and it's like kind of just ruins that. This guy's got a fuckload of removal though. I don't get what my setting could have been on. If let me test it. It's so weird that like my mic would change settings. This happened last time. I wasn't using it in between, and then all of a sudden the settings are different. Like, who the fuck changed them? How? How would they change on their own like that? What if I do this and... You know what you could do? You could do this. You could do this. And then you can also do this, which is maybe not the greatest, but we'll have to give it a shot. Or see, in my mindset, I would just go face then with it instead. They remind me of the dancing Whirlindas, like also undead in a way, like ghosts. But they have to front and... Yeah, that's true. But a lot of the time it doesn't seem like... Unless you really commit to it and everything in your deck is an anti-hero thing. We should almost put this one down. I think it's +4. I mean, this could become very devastating for him. You know what? Forget the environment. Let's just do this. Now, this is a little greedy that he could obviously deal with it. But we'll still give it a shot. He has 6 mana with which to deal with it. So that was a stupid overcommit. Okay. Well, he still needs one more. He didn't... Wait, what? Wait, what? I guess I don't know what the dancing couple does. So they did some crazy interaction with that. What the fuck was that? The dancing Whirlindas. I honestly don't even know what happened there. I don't even know what they're called, actually. As I'm not often the greatest with remembering names of shit anyway. Dancing couple, clowns, whatever. All this other shit appears, but they don't. Does double damage because dancing. But why did they hit my face then? Or I don't know what happened with that. I guess just everything probably does double damage. Let's see, what the fuck is it called? Really, that's the only thing that mentions it? All your cards do double damage. So I guess he would have hit me for only like 5, but he hit me for 10 instead. He's a Gemini and so is she, which explains so much, right? Yeah, imagine believing in astrology. One of my classic lines from whatever stupid clip that actually got a lot of views on my old channel, which was like, somebody goes on like a long-winded spiel, right, in our little debate format, and they're explaining astrology and all the things that matters, and then I just say like in deadpan something like, I wish I could remember some of these things. I should almost reenact them. Like I should pretend like we're doing it in real time and people would still give me credit for it. But really, you're just reenacting a moment that already happened. It's like, imagine blaming celestial objects for your personal problems. Something so stupid like that. Okay, hang on. Let me test that my mic is... This seems to be right, I think. Right? I can't really tell. Why the fuck does it just randomly change like that? Hang on. There's so many good quotes from that I should just collect. We actually lost there. Now we have to switch to a zombie. I always try to give the Smash a little love just because he's got the legendary and he's got some pretty good stuff in there, so. You're a Virgo. I'm a Capricorn. Astrology believers or something. And it's one thing to just believe in it like a little bit, but some people, like some cultures are very into it too. Like in India, a lot of people use that to determine like marriages, arranged marriages and stuff. So they'll say, oh, your sign has to match theirs and things like that. Or they do it to like predict the future and make investments and stuff. And I mean, look, if you want to do that, that's your prerogative, but I'm just saying it seems dumb. Move a plant could have been actually good just to go face even more, but if anybody isn't going to go face, it would either be the Smash or Dark Matter Dragon Fruit is what I'm calling the hero. No, it's actually Green Shadow, but basically it just means that you try to, you know, those two can last a little bit longer because you have the Nurse here for the healing and stuff like that. So these are the most mid-range type decks that I have. Smash and Green Shadow, Captain Combustible, and Solar Flare are just full-on aggro. Basically everybody else is almost full-on aggro. And the only reason why they wouldn't be is because maybe they're just not good enough at it, not because I have anything better for the late game. It's very silly. Or it just goes back to a more basic psychological tendency that people always want to either have a reason or an excuse. Like I had this was one good discussion I had somewhat recently, actually. Basically, like alcohol or certain substances. Let's just use alcohol as a baseline example, right? People will blame, not really a good use of the effect, but I mean, just to summon it, people will blame alcohol, like, for example, for somebody being lonely or reclusive or something like that, right? So the reason why this guy's antisocial is because he drinks so much. He's an alcoholic, whatever. But on the flip side, you would think, like, in some people use that as a way to get to know other people, and they use it to go to bars and socialize. So some people would be quiet because of it. Some people would be outgoing because of it. So it says more about the person than the actual substance or whatever it is that they're doing. And not only that, the fact that they would do it in the first place says something to begin with, right? If they were really interested in being outgoing or whatever, they wouldn't do it in the first place. Or even, like, let's use video games the same way. Like, oh, this person just stays at home all day and plays video games. That's why they're antisocial. But the fact that they choose to play video games in the first place and would prefer that to being around other people shows you that they don't like that. So it's not the game's fault. It's their fault that they would choose the games over that to begin with. I guess that's worth it, maybe. Bro, spitting facts, thanks. Yeah, I always hate when people blame other stuff. Like, oh, the devil made me do it, or oh, some whatever the excuse might be. Like, why is it so hard for people to just say, like, people are stupid or they do bad things and that's it? No, the rock music made me do it. The rap music made me do it. GTA made me do it. You have to ban GTA now for everybody. Like, that one lawyer had such a hard-on for doing that. I forget his name. He fought and fought and fought for years to get GTA banned. And everybody would clown him all the time. Fuck, I'm probably gonna lose this one. Nightcap is one of the least seen and most underrated heroes, though, so I almost respect it whenever people play as them. I almost considered getting him myself, too. This would kind of be good because you get to... would that trigger the effect? That'd be very confusing if it did. It doesn't. So what I could do is I could at least trade into there, which makes it kind of worth it. But I just don't have a very good board, but his hand is kind of burnt out, too. Oh, look at that little sly expression that he made there, like a smirk. I don't feel like I paid attention to that one before. Nightcap is, yeah, I would guess so, because nobody seems to like him. So if we just put this guy here, we could definitely trade in. The Loom is probably the worst class. Yeah, I don't know what my favorite class would really be. I'd have to look at them to really see. Or I forget even who is who, honestly. Zombie gets +1/+1, okay. I mean, that would be good just to keep him alive. I'm still in a decent spot, even as much as I talk trash about the anti-hero, I'm getting kind of clowned by it a bit. So it's +2/+2. My strategy would still be to out-damage them, but if I got the nurse or somebody here, it would actually be good. I'm just not getting it. But even those are helping me charge up my stupid block meter, but it's not going to matter. You would think I would like Smarty a bit just because I do have the double dark matter dragon fruit, but I won't let my specific arbitrary collection, you know, create bias. Just in a general sense, what would I like? All plants get +2, so I'm probably just dead. I don't see how. I would unironically have to do this, which is incredibly stupid. Imagine if I win now and clutch it somehow because of that. Oh shit, dude. No, but now I can't do it even. We get to top deck mode, but I had so many good cards in here. I have like the 6-mana 7/6 thing, that little deep sea creature. I have the... This is a moral thing, I do that. I have the nurse. I have so many good things that I just didn't get to. It's actually kind of an unlucky game. Yeah, let me rank my class preferences so far. Actually, I never really thought about them too much. Yeah, I do like Smarty. I do like Mega Grow too. I like the whole buffing thing and bonus attacks. I'd probably say Mega Grow is at least better than Smarty. Even though Rose is Smarty, and that kind of just triggers me automatically right there. But Bloom apparently isn't that good. I guess I don't mind it too much. I don't think I like Solar very much. I don't like Healing. I don't like Strike Through. I don't really even like Solar Flare, honestly, that much. The Bloom is okay. Oh yeah, I like some of these seemingly more control ones, like whatever the Smash is too. Guardian I like a lot. So I'd say probably Mega Grow and Guardian would be my dream come true. If you had one. Is there one like that? Oh shit, so Grass Knuckles could be my favorite one because it combines both of those. Draw 2 cards, does a bonus attack, gets +2, can't be hurt. Attack for 2. Wow, that is actually pretty good. I should have gotten him instead of Captain Combustible, but the intent was pretty clear with Combustible, at least to go like super aggro. And then with these, let's see. It's gonna be pretty much the same, just like with different archetypes behind them. Maybe. Like this is Smarty instead of Brainy. I don't know. What is Sneaky? Avoids fights by moving. Yeah, that's not really my playstyle. Brainy is okay. Okay, Hardy I do like with all the armor and stuff. Beastly is okay. So Hardy is maybe the only one that I'll actually like here. I don't really care about Sneaky, Hardy, and Crazy. Interesting that it mentions Dancers there, like as if that's the only thing that... Dancers is just like one of many categories that you could go with. But let's go back to plants, and then kind of hard to process that we even lost that game. Knuckles is funny, aka Grass Knuckles. Okay, we got a 3. Give me a 2. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just like almost pass a turn here. But no, I definitely do like that combination of the two types. Sometimes it does just come down to a gameplay preference. Like if I just like the mechanic. Okay, so we should almost just use the buff thing here just so as to not wait too long. For now, I'm kind of overcommitting to this row a little bit too much, but it might be worth it. He's just not going to be able to deal with it. That could be like the rhyme template meme. Grass Knuckles, more like ass knuckles, but does it really rhyme if it's the same word itself? We could buff it again, but I probably shouldn't. I have a bad tendency to sometimes overcommit in this game, but thankfully this game doesn't at least have as much removal as other ones. There's some games I just get triggered by that so much. Like they use like literally 50 removal cards in the course of a game and won't let anything stick ever. Like Blue and Magic is like that. As much as I'm somebody who likes to take the control out of the opponent's hands and stuff, I still say, oh man. This would have been a perfect response, but I just can't do it. This guy is always this insane value. 2 mana, 1/5 with all these kind of other conjuration and bonus effects that go along with it. It's just very dope statting. Okay, we could move that fucker around. Conjure a pet. We could put the guy here to try to kill that. We could also move that one. Now I don't even know. I can't move shit. I could buff somebody further, which almost would be worth it. This guy unfortunately will die though. Just feels like that goes to waste, the ability on it, but everything's gonna trade in. I won't even kill the Yeti. He's cracked and very fun. Okay, we might get a chance to actually play the Dark Matter Dragon Fruit, but I often either win or lose before that even ends up happening. That's the problem. Getting to turn 8 in a comfortable position is often very difficult to do. Wow, he can just flood the board whenever the fuck he wants, dude. That's still not too bad, but it's gonna have to be a necessary play, not an overkill. Yeah, overshoot doesn't bother me too much. That's not even a mechanic you see a lot. Or a lot of the mechanics in this game are kind of amusing that way. That there'll be like only a few cards that actually mention it, like untrickable. It's a good mechanic, but there's hardly anything that actually has it. We could do that with a buff, except we can't do it. But we're one turn short of both of those. Dark Matter Dragon Fruit or like an 8-mana combo with that one. Oh, fuck. It almost makes me not want to do it, but I guess I just should. And he's somehow stupid enough to leave it around, but I'm almost going to die in the process. So maybe I should have just face tanked it. But he would have still hit me for 3. Maybe that was a bit of a greedy play. He would literally just kill me with the overshoot itself. But he wouldn't, because I would kill it first. He would just wipe the board. Even if he kills it with the deadly, which he will, I'll still be fine. Like, what else could you possibly do? You could buff something, you could use removal. But he will actually save me, but then I won't have anything else to do. You go hide in your stupid closet, man. This fucking guy. Okay. The Dark Matter Dragon Fruit is cute, but it's not going to actually do anything. Because he saved 6 in his back pocket. This guy loves to kind of bait you, but he didn't actually do anything. That's only going to do you so much good. I guess I can get the other Dark Matter Dragon Fruit too. Do 5 damage to the... when destroyed. Yeah, what a perfect card for the situation. Unless we're going to somehow trigger my block meter with that. What could I even get here? It's not like I have heals or anything. So the very act of me killing it is going to kill me. What a way to lose, too. I do love the way this guy looks. Reminds me somehow of those floating skull heads or something in Symphony of the Night. Even though it doesn't entirely look like them, but... Wait, did he somehow... Well, the overshoot's gonna kill me anyway, but... Why did that... Whatever. Yeah, sure, we can play one. We try to keep track of who I... Wow, I haven't won a single game, actually. Tried to do that weekly quest in one shot, and I can't do it. Yeah, premium pack. The only pack that you can buy in the entire fucking game, apparently. So we lost as combustible, and we lost as a smash, and we lost as that. Not that that matters for multiplayer purposes, but just... Maybe I'll play as the... Who should I play as anyway next? Like... Oh, Wall Knight. I'm kind of ghosting Solar Flare, that means. Level 43. Yeah, see, I've never gotten a taco rank 40, but I've beaten people who have somehow. Not even in friend matches, but apparently in ranked matches, because the matchmaking is so stupid that they make you play people way higher than you. Okay, he'll be planned, so let's just do Super Brains. He doesn't have the greatest track record, but he's still not been bad. The zombies have actually been pretty clutch considering they don't have any legendaries or anything really. they're kind of a little bit underrated. They've just been dealt a very bad hand in this run, but they've handled it pretty well. I mean, the Smash does have one, but do 1 damage to everything. Okay, strike through is okay. When a pirate hurts the hero, gets +1/+1. Not really much of a synergy card, though. We kind of just have it. He's rubbing the green knuckles in my face. Grass knuckles. Okay, that's the one that kind of dumbfounded me at the beginning of this playthrough. Like, what am I supposed to do about it? And I guess, oh, there was nothing I could do about it because I didn't have any environment. So I just have to deal with it. So now this will unfortunately play into his other ability for the simple fact that if you kill the porcupine thing or whatever it is, the cactus, then you are going to lose that, which can't be helped. But there's going to be like an AoE deck, dude. Of which probably there's only like 5 AoEs in the whole game, and plants only probably have 3 of them. One is this, one is the chickens. Or the chickens is even a zombie card, though. I mean, that's just always free real estate. And then this is... I don't know. We wanted to kind of fail because we can't rely on the fact that we're going to rush him down, right? He's distracted and muddied up the game so much that you'll never get to that point now. Destroy all gravestones here and next door. Yeah, destroy the gravestone, not the zombie within the gravestone. That's 2 separate things, dude. Come on. I think we're gonna speedrun losing as all of them today, though, somehow in the other mode. Like, there's literally nothing you can do here, which is incredibly dumb. Like, I just can't play anything there. That's how you can counter an aggro deck. Just put 3 of these spikes or something similar in every row, and then an aggro deck's not really gonna have a bunch of its own environments. Unless just to counter that, but then it wastes their time and mana anyway too, that they're not using to hit you. So you should almost just let you get an attack off first. It should do it after combat, so it'll still kill everything, but it won't do it right away like that. Yeah, this is just like outclass. That guy almost feels like a legendary somehow. Yeah, we'll just kill you with this, even though I obviously can't. We'll get the block meter. But I really can't do anything. Once again, anti-hero not really being very useful because, yes, it's good for theoretical aggro purposes, but so many times the values are just not there. 5 mana 3/4 with amphibious is just not gonna cut it. One of them will trigger the block, and then the other one will kill me, or maybe what I get from the block meter is going to save me. I think it's very unlikely we'd be able to do the daily quest, or should I say weekly quest now, though, because we've already kind of lost to some of these heavy hitters. If we go back to there, let's do... Actually, we don't have a choice now, do I? Did I actually just do that? Or no, I played it against him, but I didn't... I can't remember even. I think I only played as a Smash. Because I played as Captain Combustible, then the Smash, then we went back and played as Green Shadow. 100 a Starch Lord, everybody's favorite meme lord. rank 20. Like, we're getting clowned by such unfair matchups, but I don't think the first couple games were really like that, to be fair. You have a 1 and a 2, not too bad. For combat, deal 1 damage to each plant zombie here. Fine. Fucking speaking of what perfect ways to counter aggro, this guy's gonna do exactly that. Okay, amphibious. Well, you know what? Maybe we should do that. I don't care. I normally don't like to do that there, but like even playing that little stupid chestnut in the water is sometimes a mistake. Just when these people have so much removal, I can't do anything. It just ruins the whole pace of the game that you need to play at to win. Cactus bullseye card, yeah, that is pretty good. Most of the cards he was using in that deck were pretty good. I mean, when it hurt, this gets +4. Interesting. I feel like I've almost never seen this card. It's shocking to say that in a game with, again, only like 400 or 500 cards. But that shows you some of them will be overused and some of them, oh, I like what this guy's whole playstyle is. Could be aggro or control. When revealed, move it. Let's actually do this one, I guess. When played on what? Hit on the ground, make hot lava here. Interesting that he chose not to do that though. Rather just get the favorable trade, and I think I'm just dead. I wasn't even. Or no, the stupid thing saved me exactly as planned. Always get them so close, but this dude's like Mimron, making copies of himself. He'll make so many of them that they'll become their own race on the planet, separate from even zombies or whatever. You go here and we can move it. So we would have to do it here just because you would have to move it, and then you go here. Everything is sort of automatic and non-consensual. It just always forces you to use that effect. Okay, this might be good because you'd be getting him super low. And I shouldn't necessarily die, but I'm very close nonetheless. Running a splash deck, that was kind of cool though. Okay, so we got that. Let's try maybe one more plan or something. I haven't won a single game actually. So lost is that, lost is that. Let's give our own Wall Knight a shot, which I do have that Disco Wall, and that is one of my favorite cards in the game. Okay, 1, 2 is probably not going to come into play at this stage in the game. You don't really have a good turn 2 play is the only problem here. Even if I just get another walnut or some sort of chestnut or stupid thing. Yeah, that guy I do like, but it's way too early to consider playing him. Even if I could. That might have been worth it to do. I don't like to hold stuff back too much because there's no like combo or win condition or anything that I'm going to be doing with any of these decks. Yeah, +1 for the rest of the game. Okay, fine. Sometimes people play that so late that it makes you question, like it's turn 7 and you do it. Like, is that really going to make a difference then? I don't really want to do this because Okay, what you can do now is just give them all plus attack. This is just team up. You could put it there, but I think I'd rather just do that. I think it's -3, draw a card, fine. Fuck. The perfect way to counter something that's just such a tank. Water chestnut, I actually don't mind it. I like all these good value, low cost things that all you have to do is give them 1 or 2 attack and actually makes it pretty viable. Like you got a 2 mana 2/12 or 12/12. No, 2/12. Okay, let's go 3, 4, 5. We're still in a pretty good position as far as the health of these, but we can't seem to get any damage off. I almost killed that guy last game too. We get people so fucking close that we can never finish it off. It's still not completely irredeemable. Let's see. That's also a very fun card, and even the Knights of the Living Dead are fun in them themselves. That shows my style of play better than anything in a card game. I'm the type of dude to use the Knights on their own, which you thankfully can do. I would just have those in my deck because they're kind of fun. That's a pretty good use of it, I guess. So look at him just clowning around over here, making faces. Yeah, see, like this is exactly what I'm talking about. We must be playing against the bot because, like, what good is that really gonna do? I guess it did buff your stuff and get some of your other effects, but so often that happens. Let's make one here. Like, oh no, he has a 2 mana advantage. Whatever will I do? But it's just not going to come down to that. Right through, just basic. Like mist collar thing. We could just destroy one of these, but so what if we ignore that for now? But he's getting too much value from stuff like this. This is the problem. Conjuring tricks. King plus leap is very good. Nice for 7 cost, so if you leap it, it's an 8 cost Octo Zombie or Plankwalker. Yeah, and you know how much I love the Octo Zombie. But I mean, obviously summoning the king is so much more efficient. That's probably far preferred to actually doing the whatever than doing them manually. But I like when games give you actually stuff like that. Like if all the Ysera cards actually became real cards, just like how fuck off, just like how the Lich King Death Knight ones are. That was kind of a funny analysis of power creep. It's like what was considered too busted to give you as a card that you could only generate from another card during the course of a game. Like from the Lich King, at the end of every turn he would give you one of those. Now they became real cards, let's say, but not only were they not overpowered anymore, they were almost underpowered and not good enough, so they had to buff them. I don't know, let's do one as infinity, or did I just do that? I don't even remember. You get to that. I love that. Yeah, you go to Walmart and it's like, it's not even fucking New Year's yet, and you already got Valentine's Day stuff out there. Like, what is that shit, dude? So who did I not play as here? Maybe we'll give the plant some other... Let's do solar flare, maybe. Plank walker is better. Let me see, what all is this stuff? I won't know what anything is by the name. Or maybe that's not it. Whoops. Zombot Plank Walker. When played, made 2 other pirates random in other lanes. That's pretty good. And what even is the leap thing exactly? Is it just the one that moves it, or? No. Evolutionary leap transforms a zombie into one that costs 1 more. Draw a card. 1 more. But that's not even going to... Huh, why do I feel like I never see that card actually used, though? Must just be only in specific synergies that people really whip it out. 9 for 7 cost. Yeah, I didn't even win a single game. That is kind of sad.